Welcome to my second episode of the series here where we're doing about stock market reviews. And yeah, it's going to be a fun one because we're going to look back here in the past 5 days, as you can see, of the stock market, starting with MicroStrategy. And why not? We'll jump right in. So appreciate you being here for viewing my video. Please help me grow. Hit the like button. If you can subscribe, it'd be great too, and just leave me a quick comment. I know there's a bunch of stuff we got to work on: web camera, video, other aesthetics and all that fun stuff. But right now I'm just focusing on the content, 5-10 minutes, and seeing if we can get some traction with this. So let's jump in. As we can see here, it's a fun past 5 days, fun past week. MicroStrategy is a pretty good example to see what happened in the marketplace. So we'll go back here. You can see Friday, December 27th, 26th, after Christmas, the sell off, the bear market, as we'll call it. Things went pretty south in the marketplace. Um, I would say market wide, a lot of red days into New Year's Eve, New Year's Day right here. Pretty extreme lows. People were panicking. There was a lot of fear and sell off and a lot of negativity on the market online on X and other and Instagram. So ignore the noise. Look for the signal. Look for the signal. Look at how even MicroStrategy with extreme movements rallies again, rally, rally, and here rallied higher, drops off, rally, drops. It's just a repeatable pattern. And here we are back into the new year, January the 3rd. Today is January the 4th, Saturday. It's 5:20 a.m. So super early. My kids are still sleeping. But look at this increase. So if you were patient and didn't listen to the noise and maybe were smart and bought in it these four lows, these lower lows, with conviction that MicroStrategy buying Bitcoin is going to do well in 2025, you've already been rewarded. You've literally already gained, what's that, 40, $60 or more in the past 5 days. So just be aware of that. The market is irrational. Things don't make sense. We'll go over here, look at the Magnificent Seven. Tesla, another fantastic example. So I own Tesla. Disclaimer, also not financial advice, just my own opinions from a guy that has spent 10 years working in America and learning the stock market and investing and professional sales is what I do. But look at Tesla the past 5 days. Was doing well before Christmas up here, hitting those higher highs. I think it was like 480, 490 was the high. But we'll look at this one, 460 right there on December 24th. And these drops, this negativity, this fear out of nowhere, the market being irrational. Yes, Tesla's expensive, Tesla's overbought, Tesla is highly valued. We all know that. Tesla's crazy, it doesn't make much sense. But you've got to factor in robotics, you got to factor in Optimus, you got to factor in full FSD driving, all these incredible things. And Tesla makes more sense. And then as we can see, same thing, hits market lows in the new year, people taking profits, tax loss harvesting, whatever is going on here with major investing institutions and some bigger retail investors or accredited investors. But yeah, the new year hits and we have the bounce. Where do you think Tesla will be in 1 month's time? My gut tells me it's going higher. It's taking the trend line of the 200 moving average, the 100 and the 50-day moving average, and it is soaring back up. And I bought the dip. I couldn't resist. I had to buy more Tesla down at these levels when I saw the 50-day moving average. When I saw this reversal here, signals a potential buying opportunity, and we took it. When in truth be told, you could have bought it earlier, right here. And then we got Apple is the other one. I do hold Apple. Different story here, similar narrative but different story. Still finding a bit of a low resistance here in the 240s after being up high in the high 250s, close to being 260 as well. So have Apple stock, love the company, not selling. We'll probably hold it for another 6 months to a year. I believe they're going to be a huge player in the AI technology environment. Um, I do like their Apple Vision Pros. I think there's a huge market there for wearable glasses, and I think they're going to do that. So we'll see how Apple goes. And then let's look at the VU real quick. I want to pull up our indexes and talk about them really, really quickly. VU is another good example. You can see this massive sell-off from 540 all the way down to 534. So the index will fall less than the stocks it holds, obviously, but it's a really good indication of what the market feels. So you can see the fear and the negativity here from Christmas all the way down into New Year's, and then a rally. So I point this out because I want you to know where the market is. There's fear, there's greed at all times. It's like a wild child raised by wolves, and we're beginning to see this reversal, this uptrend. January, the inauguration of Trump, a lot of new legislation and executive orders will be signed. You got the Team Doge. So I do believe a lot of big headwinds coming with Trump's inauguration to help push these markets higher. There'll be some companies and industries might fall, might fail, those that are heavily reliant upon China imports, for example. But there's good strength, there's good sentiments here in the American market, and yeah, I think we're going to maybe see a new all-time high at some point in the next three months, possibly 6 months. And then finally, I want to finish here. These are my 2025 All Stars, companies that I am tracking, looking at, and following closely for potential big breakouts this year. Rivian is one that's caught my attention. This big explosion that happened a few days ago, I missed it. Pretty significant rise. And we're going to keep an eye on these things because I think there's huge potential for a company like Rivian. Let's go back to the 5-year chart. If I just go all time real quick, that'll work. So you can sort of see how it was very, very highly valued when it came out. Almost too high, 130. That's insane, insane projections up here. So it deserved to fall off a cliff, and it did badly, and more bad news and more bad. But the narrative may have changed here for Rivian. I personally prefer Tesla. Huge Elon Musk and Tesla fan and holder with Tesla stock. Do not hold any Rivian stock. But I just noticed the narrative change perhaps. Something's different here. Let me turn on that one. Why is that off? There we go. Fix that. There we go. There seems to be a little bit of a bottoming here that occurred around $8. I was worried it might go down even lower, but earnings are getting better. Still burning cash. They got a massive government handout worth millions. I think it was like $9 million or something like that. It was pretty big. But Rivian's one to watch. Add it to your indications. Watch it. I may pick up some stocks just to track it because I want to stay in the know of what Rivian is doing because they're making trucks. I think they're all ugly. They're awful, but they work and they deliver Amazon packages to my door. So this one could double in 2025, and all I want to do is make money. So if I can go from $14 to 30 to 35, sign me up. It may be a good option here to sell puts to buy in lower. So add that to your list. SMCI, another one I want to call out real quick in the next few minutes, and we'll move a bit faster here. It may have bottomed, may have hit the floor already in the past year after they fell off badly. They're showing signs of working within compliance with um, a new auditor. They have another deadline for, I think, later in January to file, and their next earnings comes up as well on the 4th. So again, could be a bit of a speculative bet here, but if you're looking for a company that's had really good performance previously and a really good investor sentiment, SMCI is that company. Yes, they're in hot water, and we all know that, but I wouldn't throw them out of the window just yet, and just be aware of that stock split as well. They were diluted. Um, People did buy in here. I know folks did buy in. They took that risk, and they've been rewarded. Again, they saw the opportunity. They took the risk at $17, $18, and they doubled their money. Yeah, they still doubled their money. So look at that, 50%, 100% increase there from 15 to 30. This is what we're looking for. What companies are on a breakout like this? BBAI is Big Bear AI. Again, one of my favorite companies. I bought in early in this one at $1 when I saw the AI narrative and was looking for the next big AI companies. Big Bear is, we'll do a deeper dive later in these companies, maybe like a more 10-minute overview of individual companies, but big bear, put it on your radar, watch it, track it. This company could go even higher in 2025 if AI and technology, big tech play well together. And we see that symbiotic relationship with the government, with Trump's administration, Palantir, Big Bear, Tesla, all these companies stand to gain hugely. It's not even back up to its $10 price yet. It's getting pretty $5 away, so I think it could still keep going. Tesla, obviously, we just talked about that. I love it. Buy it, hold it, keep it. ONDS is another one. Ondas Holdings, a drone company. I did not buy in here super cheap. I missed the boat, especially when it was down here in less than $1. I don't know many folks that were this lucky to buy in here that spotted this, but earnings are not profitable yet. They're burning through cash. They just got more investment as well, which is good. But this could be a fantastic company to potentially add to your growth portfolio. Again, 10% of your portfolio allocated to high growth speculations, AI. Look for those companies that are set to do incredibly well this year, maybe next year, that you don't care if you lose, $500, $1,000 if you can afford it, or whatever it may be. 10%, 15% of your portfolio allocated to high growth innovative companies. And you may just find the next Palantir, the next Tesla, the next whatever. So look for these things, try and find them, you'll spot them, and I hope you do very, very, very well. Palantir, we did buy back in. I bought the dip here. I couldn't resist. We noticed this drop. Our indicators alerted us Palantir was trending low, and again, I couldn't resist. I nibbled right here, $73, and we're already up several dollars there, which is wonderful. Again, we're looking to turn $1 into several dollars. SoFi, we talked about that. Again, recovered fantastically well. The news just pushed it into the dirt. Unjustified insider nonsense going on here in news, media, and investment circles, institutional. But look at the rise. Look at this. Where's it going to go? I personally think it's going to go back up here, 15, 16, and maybe $17 by end of February perhaps. So keep an eye on that. Robinhood, doing incredibly well. Great company. Their innovation, their platform, they just give away like Bitcoin and Dogecoin to folks on New Year's Eve. So this company's not messing around. They know about gamification. They know about incentivizing their people to stay. I've joined their trading platform and love it with my just individual brokerage account. So highly recommend Hood. And you can see a few more here. There's some well-known ones like Nubank, like Snow, Ally, Enphase, Sound AI is really expensive, but I'm tracking it, trying to understand this one better, trying to figure out why is it roared so high? Is it because of insiders just gobbling shares to make a quick dollar to flip it on us and be bag holders? Or are they really going to be the number one player in AI voice over technology? So already very expensive. They've risen a lot in the past 6 months. So just be aware of that. Don't be caught holding the bag for others looking to make a quick dollar, especially if they are employees and they already have huge um, stock equity looking to sell. Just be aware of that stuff. And I think that's really it. We'll finish um, with my favorites here. We've already talked about a few, so I'll ignore the few. Bitcoin, we'll finish with Bitcoin. Yeah, let's do that. Bitcoin, bitty Bitcoin. Where are you gonna go in 2025? That's the question. Several months left for its bull market. It's halving that took place in April of 2024. So Bitcoin has got a few months technically on average, according to prior halvings that happen every 4 years. Bitcoin has got more room technically to grow, to soar. Did we see the peak? Was this it? Possibly. I don't believe so because MicroStrategy and other companies are gobbling up Bitcoins and raising that price, raising that ceiling. Where is the new ceiling? Is the ceiling going to be here in the 60s or 70s? Possibly. I see that. That makes sense to me. Could it drop further to here? I don't think we're going to see these prices again. Again, I could be wrong, not financial advice, just looking at the technical data and trying to trust my gut with this. 30,000 is more probable than 17, but I think this could be the resistance, the base right here in that 59.60 range. We also have the most pro crypto and pro Bitcoin administration coming in with Trump and his team. So be aware of that. There's a narrative here. There's a conversation that you can't see, and Bitcoin is going to be a major conversation, whether you like it or not, this year and next year. Will we see a strategic reserve? Possibly. We'll see what Trump and his team want to do, but just don't lose out on these huge gains. Be aware of these things, track them, and make your own educated decisions. And again, not financial advice. Just want to make sure I draw awareness and hopefully get your eyes on these important things to change your life, to build your wealth, and to help your family be the most successful version of your family and break free of the nonsense that life gives us. So thank you. Wish you a wonderful weekend. Happy New Year. And if you like the comment, please like, subscribe, drop me a comment, give me some advice, feedback. What do you like? What you don't like? How can I improve so we can get better together? Thank you. Bye.